Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and for some reason you can summon your little buddy in Sea of Stars. I think I might have shown that in a previous episode, but anyway, I was here today because of something we'll talk about. But today is a little bit special. We're going to kind of step away from the 2.0 stuff because I can't look at it here, can I? Oh, I can. I feel like you didn't used to be able to open this in Sea of Stars before. Today we're going to be going back to 2.0 to do this group and the Sovereign, hopefully in one episode. We'll see. But the reason is because it's one of the requirements for this. Yes, I need to beat Sovereign of Sexy for Face It Wild Surge Returns, which I think has to do with inviting more people to work for us. And on that note, I will also show over here that I made a discovery about how to recruit new people. Because I said before that I haven't actually looked to try to figure out how to get more workers, but I was messing with the menu today and I accidentally found it, so I know how to do it now. It is... I think I can get there from this. You click on these. You click here. And I haven't clicked any of the track buttons. We'll click one. I'm not going to go do it right now, but we'll click it to just see what it looks like. Shroomhaven, track. Oh, that's what the styling challenges are. Super Giant Club. You're one of the... You're an actual styling challenge. Never mind. That was just very unlucky. Okay. Interesting. What about you? Okay, yeah. So it's the ones that don't say a group are for people here. I should work on that.
What a lovely
but I'm
sunny
not
day.
going to.
Let's check
Instead,
out what the Shamings are doing.
I had a little bit of a weird idea, and it's why I had the idea while I was in Sea of Stars doing my dailies today, and it's the reason why I'm wearing my party dress, which has the messed up outerwear, which is not the correct color, because I dyed it a couple episodes ago and forgot to fix it. But I think because we're potentially doing the Forest Carnival today, I might make a new party dress. And I know we're tight on time. I'll look at that in a second. I don't want to lose my train of thought. I know we're tight on time, this update, but I kind of want to do it anyway. And I want to make it before we even go to the party. So I think we're going to do it now at the start, after I look at this. Because I have an idea for it, actually. Oh! A snail rider over here. I wonder if this is part of a quest, or if it's just like a random event or something once you have upgraded your stuff all the way. Obviously, this is the current banner outfit, which is very cute. Looks like it's default red with different leggings, maybe? What are the leggings for the normal set? I actually don't remember. It's different hair, too. It is the normal makeup. Is it dyed slightly pink, or is that just the shade of red it normally is? This is the Arosa leggings. And I think, like, just generic boot, probably from a chest or a boutique. These gloves, they're very, very early game. I don't remember... Is this the gloves from the police set? And then you have a bracelet on? That's, is this like standard banner made 4-star or something? I think this is two pieces combined, basically. And is this default Nikki hair? It might be. It looks like it might be a little lighter than default Nikki, so it might be, dyed? But I feel like that's what default Nikki bangs look like. Very cute, though. And very fun photo opportunity you found. Okay. I guess we're gonna stand here to make the outfit. But this was the idea I had. It's a little crazy. But what if I use this? And... Where are you? This. My idea is to make a party girl outfit using these two as, like, my go-off points. the green version specifically of the outfit we pulled last episode, and the makeup I haven't been able to use yet. My, like, foundation stuff from 2.3. I think I want to try. So it's gonna be, like, a party girl instead of, like, a sleek sexy like my previous one was. I don't know what I'm doing beyond this, though. That's kind of where my idea stopped, because I didn't want to fully form the idea in my head. I just had this idea like 10 minutes ago, and I looked at this dress, and I looked at this, and I was like, yes, I'm going to try it. So... This is good hair, though. Maybe I will double up. I'll accept 2 things from this set. It'll be this and the hair. Unless one... I don't know what else I would use that's really party-esque, because this is like the biggest party girl hair I have, I think. I don't think anything else comes close, unless you count this. It's wild, it's not really party girl hair. Like, this is kind of party girl, but the hot pink is also giving that vibe. So it's doing some of the heavy lifting. I think, and this obviously, our original birthday outfit. I think we will go with this. Do I want the blonde? I kind of am liking this. I think we go with this, and then no more pieces from this set. And we're going to try to make something party-like. Do I do full makeup first? Probably not. I'm probably going to just leave this for now, and we'll decorate head down. So... what is my theme for this? I want, like... this does have a lot of swirls and waves. Because all across the bottom is that. There's a little bit of astral theming. Because the under part of the dress is starry. And you can see, like, here, there's some stars on that. But I don't think that necessarily means we need that type. I could go with, like, a silly hat. If we're going for a very silly overall, I want to not shy away from things that I normally think are a little weird for it. This just doesn't fit the hair. It, like, sits up weirdly. I need puffy hair on the top of my head, and you can't have, like, pulled back into tails for this hat. A little too much silliness. This covers the whole head. The color match is cute for this. But I don't think it's gonna make it a party outfit. I don't know if I have silly party things other than this. Could I get away with one of these? Like, maybe the crown, because that's, like, closest to this color? Because these aren't dyeable. So far, I think that's the silly party option. Unless we're going to be thumbs up. Anything else jump out at me? Not really. Maybe we try it. Now, I kind of need some more stuff in my hair. Is my concern here. Let's look at this thing. We haven't looked at it up close. Is it a wool fruit? It doesn't say. I think it's a wool fruit. What do we have that's gonna be party-like? Stuff like this doesn't really fit well because so many things are coming out of this part. It just doesn't match the theming fully. Maybe I could make it work. I don't know. I might be able to, like, dye it into something that works, but I think I'd just try to choose something else instead. Because I'll probably find something else that works okay. No. Kind of fun, but it's like, the top of my head's a little off with that. I don't know if I would want it higher, if that would be the problem. It's kind of silly, but I think it doesn't quite work because it stabs through weirdly. It, like, almost works. What else do I have? That is very silly. I don't know. I don't think I want my horns. Because I passed by the other horns earlier. These are already dyed in a color that I like for this. I can say that it's because they clip through here is why I don't want them, and then try to convince myself that way. I still have never really used these. They are very funny. They aren't, correct for this type of outfit, though, because I don't want those emotions to be the focal point. Not really. I don't really want the flowering theme. Double crown. Maybe we do have to go with something up here. I think I want something. Is that what I want? Kinda not really. Like I said, I don't think I... Oh yeah, I did craft this, by the way. It doesn't work for this hair, but I crafted it. It is very nice. I might have to just go with, like, something minor. Because I don't think anything here is really jumping out at me as working well. I'm already covering my shoulders. So having these strings tickle my arms nonstop is a funny idea. Let me see how these dye. What color do I want to go with? I kind of want like a rainbow type design, but the problem is I don't know what color I need on my head to make that function, because I don't think it's pink. Because looking at the pink is throwing me off a little. Maybe it's too much pink? Maybe I can try dyeing part of it away. What if... Get some red on that? Maybe the gem? Into like a bright yellow? I'm just throwing things together right now. I don't even know what you are. Are you like this? Oh, there's a centerpiece for that. That's cool. I didn't know about that, actually. You give me that color. You are the little things. You can be the same. You are outside of that. You can be the same. So this is all combined into one. I guess I'll keep that pink. What do I have here? So I just threw some, like, dark pink and yellow onto that. And I think it helps. It's still... Let's take a look at earrings and see if that kind of can help me do something here. And then maybe after earrings, I do have to do makeup fully. What color do I want? Do I want a green? Like, a sea green? Is that what I'm looking for here? And I want something big, I think. Can't use these because they're from the set. I already said 2 things maximum from this outfit. Star theming wouldn't be bad, but I don't think I have big star-themed earrings. Those are not a terrible choice. And they don't have to be themed for stars. I could go with something like this. But... I'm still looking. No, it's not gonna work. Maybe these died? Dye you on a new slot because I don't know what your original dye is from. So you can be this color, kind of like the middle part of that. And these, do I have a green? This like dark green like that. It's way too close to my hair, I think. I want a green that is different from my hair. So I think I do this. And basically the point of this dress is we're going to have 1,000,000 pieces. So even though there's no room for it, I want to see if I can find outerwear that I can put on. What would that be? I could get a little crazy with it. This is interesting. It covers up a lot of the fun part of this dress. Because these, like, chest plates are, like, the fun aspect of it. But... If I am going with the idea of it's just got to be super, like, chaotic and 1,000,000 things added on, I definitely want an outerwear. And a lot of these, I don't like their positioning. So maybe covering the top is kind of my only bet, so I don't have to have big flowy boys. Because I'm already, like, the dress is flowy enough as is. I don't need more there, and my hair is flowy. So I want my torso here to be tight. It doesn't have to be, like, as tight as this. It just has to not be flowy, I guess is what I'll say. That's very silly. Honestly, I think the thing from earlier is it. That's very silly. It doesn't work at all. I think it might be this, as ridiculous as that sounds. It's dyeable, so we're going to have to spend some time on it. Let's see what we can do. Honestly, I think the base colors aren't, like, a disaster. What would be 2 colors I want for this? It has 11 dye areas. That's bad. It's, like, technically good. It's bad for my brain, because my brain is bad. What in the world am I doing? I don't want it to match the dress exactly. Like, I don't want it to flow into this part. It can flow into, like, the bottom, but I'm not going to have a dye that's, like, this dark of a green. That's just impossible. Evolution Stage 1. I don't even remember. Is this a craftable? Hang on. Wasn't this, like, the Peach for Momo? Isn't Tasting the World Peach for Momo? I think you are. Let's upgrade you. Sure. There was only this piece, but that's fine, because that's the one I'm using anyway. What is your upgrade colors? Give me inspiration. Like a red. Interesting. And let me go into my crafting. Stylish outfits. Where are you? You're an ability outfit, sorry. Right here. What do you require? Do I have everything? I do have everything, I just need 45 Terra Gem Sweet. Let's go grab that real quick. Over here. Terra Gem Sweet. I did already use my stamina for today. Terra Gem Sweet. What do I need to get 45 of you? I need 9? 360. There we go. Hopefully I actually grabbed the right ones there, because I've done that before where I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing. Go over here, select all, quick craft. And what material do you take to actually evolve? Because I should have it no matter what it is. You are here, here, here. Okay, I have 25 of these things. Yellow. Interesting. Now we have all the pieces. Although I don't have the rest of the set glowed up. It still works. Give me all of you, please. Now we go in here. To here. Would I prefer to start from a different one? I think I do start from this one still. Yellow, red. I think this is going to just die easier if I start from this one. But now I have all the dye options open, in case I care. So... honestly, it's not as bad a green as I thought it would be. I don't know. Let's do some silliness with some select all and just see what the dress looks like when it's dyed. And let me zoom out. We're just gonna click through a bunch of colors and I'm gonna see if something jumps out at me. Like maybe a deep white. The bright purple could be good for small accessories. I didn't do my face yet, but this will be next to my face, so it's relevant, I think. The icy look, I think, will go well with these, but that's about it. Comparing these two. Deep white might be good for an accent color. Not for the whole thing, though. And going through all this. I'm liking some of this, but not with the dress here. That's my concern currently. Because like this could go with this down here, but it wouldn't be the whole thing, obviously. The dark green is interesting. Maybe something can be done with that. Not really feeling those. I think... nah, dark green is probably still what I would choose over that. Let's make... yeah. First, let's get rid of all the dye. Let's make this dark section here the dark green and see what we can do from there. You. What do I want with that? Where's section 2? Here's section 2. Here's the other big important one. Do I make you... what do I want the off color to be for something like this? Not really the white. Not really any of you. Not really the pink either. I kind of do want to like zigzag the color down, I think is kind of what's happening here. Orange, like, is almost something, which means yellow might actually be something. Like a pale yellow. Because I'm looking at these here. And this here. It's actually like a very bright yellow. It's like that. It's hard to see exactly. It's not that bright. It might be something like that. Let's see if we could do something with this. The back is all one color, which is interesting. We're going to go through all the pieces here. I want you... what color are you right now? Honestly, you're not bad, but what if I make you kind of match this thing? It needs a little more red to it. Honestly, I don't think that's the right color either. It's more pink than that. Maybe it is closer to this. I don't think I have this exact shade of pink. What are you? You're these clips. Could these clips be the white? Maybe. The beads out here can also be white, I suppose. Okay, this is a really important one. This is like the thing that's gonna make or break this entire set. What is this top color gonna be? The answer probably has to be a light color. I could try to mimic the gold of this if I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. No, this is gonna be impossible to mimic. Yeah, I don't have anything remotely close to that as a color. Going super dark, I don't think is helpful here. I think it has to be lighter than the green. It might not have to be lighter than the yellow, but the green, at least, I think it has to be lighter. It's like almost this kind of, but not really. I don't know about that. No, I don't like how the shading on that's looking. No, no, no. You are so dark when I'm getting up here. Yeah, these are all the super, super bright colors. Maybe one of the Bibcoons gets close to the shade of this. Because they can do some weird stuff with the colors. This is like an orange. I think light green is kind of what we have to go with. We just need to find a light green I like. It might be this, to try to get as close as I can to that. That might be the idea. And Mr. Bow on the back. I think I want you to be pink like this ribbon. No. A little lighter, honestly. Lightest pink is probably what I'll do. Okay, the actual thing's all over. This is a hard one. What are they now? They're black? Wow, they just disappear when I do that. I don't want that. It's too much. They could be this light green. I think that brings it closer, but now these things are really standing out to me as being worse than I want. I think that actually helped, just dulling them a little. I think it actually helped me. I think I keep that how it is. What is this? Oh, you're a different one? I didn't even realize that. What are you now? Honestly, I kind of like you how you are now. I just might not even change you. You kind of just work. What are you? Little dots on there. I didn't even know you existed. You can be purple. Silly dots. And you I want to keep the same color. What a ridiculous thing I've done here. And I want to do my makeup, because I said I would do it now. Let's leave eyebrows for after I get my eyes. Let's leave eyes for after I do my lips as well. I want some pretty crazy ones, I think. It's probably just bright pink is what I want. I don't really want the purple. I don't know. I don't have anything that's really party. Maybe that just because I think it goes well with this makeup here. Let's take a look at contacts now. What in the world am I doing here? It's probably deer eyes, to be honest. Because they're probably the closest I have to, like, a party eye. Honestly, that's not terrible. I think that Sea of Stars is what we were looking at. Obviously amazing. So far, Sea of Stars and probably Deer is what we're looking at. Yeah, Deer is just so perfect for it. It's kind of just meant to go with this eye in a non-literal sense, because they are literally from different sets. The lashes, what do I want for the lashes? That's crazy. The icy look is really crazy on these eyes. It's probably too much in terms of crazy. Hold on, let me get back, zoom in. I zoomed out too much. How's purple? That might be a little better. It's a little less, stoppy-starty. This blends better. So maybe I go with that. And what do I want for you? Probably on the lighter side. Because of this hair. I don't think they have to be fully, like, whited out. But I probably do want lighter ones. Maybe. I love the deer so much. Honestly, those aren't bad either. Because I have such solid bangs, having them lower might actually be nice. I think I'll go with that. Okay, we have that set up now. We have our top all done. This dress is so crazy. Okay, let's do our hands next. We're just going top to bottom. I don't think I have room for something to hang down here, but it has to be something that really is poking through. I don't know if I have anything that's gonna not just be clipping like crazy through this. I have too many layers on right now. Yeah, none of this is gonna work. That's just not possible. Let's do gloves before we do bracelets. What do I want? Good question. I just crafted those the other day. They're very fun. Crafted these two. They're not bad. I'm just using those. I just sneezed just now. No. I don't necessarily need gloves. I think this opening just works better with them. I'm not against the idea of the double opening. So it opens up and then gets tight and opens up. I don't think this glove is the one. But it's an idea to keep in mind that I'm not hating. So let me look for other ones that kind of do that. Still have never used this. One day. That is not what I'm looking for. This is the same thing as before. What is this Sweet Waltz? Wait a second. This is the... Is this the hands the girl sitting right next to me right now had on? It's not, right? She didn't have this lace going up the arm? Are you still here? Hello, hello. You didn't have this on, right? Yeah, because you don't have the lace up. I think it is the gloves from the set you get when you're interrogating the Wish Envoy. And back in here. Where was I? I scrolled past the glove. There we go. Something, please, that is puffy. Not exactly what I had in mind. It's a fun idea. It's just it's gonna cause a lot of problems here that are really noticeable. It's not gonna be a minor thing. Because once I start moving around a lot, it's going to be everywhere. Same with that. It needs to be sleeker and then go out like this. I don't really have stitching. I have ribbons, but not stitching. So I like the idea. It's timeless, right? It is. I like the idea of this. I'm not exactly sure about the execution for this, though. Yeah, I don't like being able to see my arm up there. That's rough, though, because I don't know if I have anything long enough to actually prevent that from happening. These are dyeable. They have the same issue. I'm not going to have anything that really goes all the way up my arm. Does that mean I can try to make this work? Maybe. Because I like the idea of the thin wide. So I think timeless might be our best bet. It's going to have just the weird upper arm thing. So... I think I want... Could I get an even darker green? I actually have a black on timeless. That's crazy. So few things. Celeb Crow's Feast. I need like a list of every item in the game that has this. And it's probably just a list of 5 stars that you have to have 2 copies of. Because that's the reason I have it here. How much does this cost? I hope clicking this doesn't insta-spend everything. Only 18. Wow, that's cheap. If you do it for the main dress, I think clicking this button costs like 100. It just uses all the tokens you get in like a year. I probably will buy this black, though. Because I will be using that, I think. Kind of want to just put that right now on accenting. Not this, per se. I want, like, the squiggles. This. I was thinking that to be black. And then... that up there. Not white. I think you have to be this color. Which was this, I think. And... what are you? A lot of it's going to be this little piece here. Okay, you're the thing in there. What if I make you black too? That makes my hands very dark. But we're going to make the whole thing lighter. So let's go in here and make this lighter now. I think... because it's see-through, color works really weirdly. I might try to get a light green, but it's gonna not show up as green is the problem. I don't know. It's kind of coming through as green. Something light on here? Because it's kind of similar to, like, this. Maybe? That's something. I kind of like how the back of this looks. That's a really interesting texture. It's really cool. I like the color that these are right now. I don't really want to mess with these. They're like a brown or something? It's hard to tell. I do want to change the band, though. Actually, do I even need to? I think I don't quite like the shade of orange it is. I want it more yellowy. I also want to see myself better. There we go. It's not exactly dyeing how I want. There's a yellow up here. You are super orange, and you're not really changing away from that. Maybe that's a little lighter? And what are you? Are you detailing on it? You are. I want you to be white, please. Well, let's see what black looks like. Maybe. And what color are you? You are like a brown. I kinda like the brown. Let's do this. It's pretty crazy. And I'm gonna, I don't think I can fit anything else, like, under it. With, like, bracelets and stuff. Are my nails considered bracelet? They're glove, right? I'm in the dye menu. I think I'm correct still, that they are considered glove. These is what I was talking about. Is there anything I could do here? Probably not. Yeah, none of this is really gonna show up as, like, closer on my hand. As, like, a half glove or something in the bracelet slot. Like, that's the closest it's gonna get. Yeah, none of that works. Got all that. Mask. I don't think I want to mess with the face at all. Because I don't want to mess up this base makeup. Because it's one of the core features of the design. I don't think the band-aid helps. The party glasses also just fully block it, so I can't do that. Chest accessories, there's already a lot going on. I don't want one. Pendants. It depends on what socks. We're gonna have to come back to pendants after I deal with socks. Back pieces. There's a lot going on in the back, and the tail I don't think is exactly gonna work how I would want it to. How does this interact with my hair? Let's walk around with it for a minute and see. I think it's interacting badly. It's pushing. What is going on with you? You're freaking out there, Mr. Barrel. Yeah, it's gonna, like, push weirdly. So that doesn't quite work here. So, off you go. And I probably can't justify this, even though I want to. Yeah, because it's going to be weird when I'm dancing, is the reason. I could put rings on. Put my wedding ring on. Arm stuff isn't really going to work out. And maybe I throw a handheld. What is this from? Tasting the World. Oh, it's the, I didn't realize the Momo one had a bag. I guess that makes sense. It's gonna cause problems if I have a handheld, but I never use them. I should. Because I'm gonna be dancing, probably. What can I possibly have with me for dancing? Like, none of this makes any sense. That kinda does. But it covers up a lot of the outfit, obviously. I could dance with my dragon. My giant bow that weighs 1 billion pounds. A cuter bow. That is very nice. It's just, I don't think it quite works. I think I have to not use anything. That's a really nice brush. The camera's a fun idea too. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't quite make sense to have. Let's do socks now. I think because I'm covering full body pretty much the whole way, I want to continue covering the body. So I think I want full leggings. I can't use these, they're from the set. I crafted these the other day. They were a deep echo. Maybe we use them. They're very nice design. Very, very, very good texture. Crafted those two. Let's see how this works. I think I want to kind of flow from this dark. How dark can I get here? Not very many options here. Hang on. Yeah. Upgrading this doesn't give, a glow up, right? Do Deep Echoes normally give one? Are you different? Or are you the same thing? I guess you're technically different. We're gonna go look at how you're different. More pronounced pieces there. Interesting. Well, I don't think it matters because I'm going to be dying. We'll die from this one because I think the other one's cuter, so we'll keep it as a base. Very, very dark green. Maybe. Honestly, these colors kind of like accidentally worked out to be close to this. Maybe I just accidentally did something good correctly. That's like that color, which I think is fine as is. Is this actually animated? I think it is. What in the world? This, I guess, will depend on my shoe. So let's look at shoes. I want super, super dark. I kind of want more flats. I don't want my legs to be longer. I want them to be shorter. So do I have good flats? Yeah, I look way nicer no heel with this dress. I do not want attention put on my legs. I want it taken away from my legs. But I don't know if I have the type of shoe I would want for this dress that's not a heel. What in the world am I going to use? I'm going to kind of probably end up with something like this. And that's, I think, not ideal. What else could it be? I don't think any of the barefoot stuff makes sense. Not slippers either. I gotta be something I can move in. You still have a heel on you. Yeah. Even that tiny heel I don't like. I think I need full flats. Fully. So I'm really limited here. Anything here jumping out at me? Let's check the one I had up at the top. One quick look while I get back to it. So these are the Lotus ones. And we have the interesting design on the sock that might help us if we go with this. That's probably what we will go with. Yeah, that's not it. The Lotuses are probably better. Something like this. And we go to dye you. Where's that blue gem at? You. Can I make you yellow? And... is there anything else I want to change on it? I want more yellow. I think I want those things at the top to be yellow. Can I dye these? Don't know. I don't think so. Oh, it's this. That's a lot of stuff tied to that. Maybe like that? That's a lot of stuff tied to that. I think I need a higher contrast on this back part. Maybe you will help. You're already about as dark as I can get you. I don't know what you are. You're that. What could I do with the bottoms here? Make them darker too. Now let's go back to the sock real quick. And area 3. Maybe like that? I think the yellow gem is too much right now. This. Yellow gem was 4, I think. I don't like that shade. That's a bad shade. You die very badly. That's not good. I don't know how to handle you if your color is this weird. Why are you blue when I'm trying to dye you green? I might have to just go with that and hope for the best. Now, that is like a piece for everything that can have a piece realistically. Eureka's for this set. We're gonna sort by quality. Maybe I'll go with it, just because it does, fit the idea of the dress itself. What are your colors, though? Maybe the yellow? Not the blue. Not that. Not that. Maybe the purple actually is what I want. I might have just accidentally used the correct one. You do not look the same to me. Where's light? Oh, I guess, yeah, I can see the purple in that. You are just very yellow. During the day, especially. I think that's fine, though. What do I want to do for my hands? Take a sip of my drink here. Again, if the idea is that I'm dancing, I don't really want to restrict my hand movement by having things float around them. The head won't move as much, so that's why I think the head Eureka might still be somewhat acceptable. Any of these stand out to me? Do I have, like, green shooting stars? Not really. Just yellow. Maybe I'll just have a head Eureka. This is a ridiculous outfit for my party stuff. The hat is very, very silly. The makeup is very out of place because there's no pink anywhere else other than, like, this section. I don't think I want pink on my shoes, though. Maybe I do just take this as is and just accept it. Maybe that is what I do. Do I want a deeper lipstick? I don't think so. Lipstick is one where I don't have one that's jumping out at me as, like, you gotta use this. I don't know if the super poppy one is what I want. Let's see how that looks when I'm actually zoomed out. This is a hard one. I don't think I want the purple. Maybe I go with that. Let's try that one. I feel like that helps a little. I might be able to squeeze a choker here. Looking at this, I have a couple high chokers. Where's my super high one? Super recent. I got one recently, right? That sat really high up on my neck. Probably just still not high enough to be visible. That's a fun idea. I can just use it to, like, frill. What's the other color of that I had? Just the white? Maybe I'll dye that. And use that. Anything else? Jump out. Let's do that. We're gonna put you on... Or the light pink, maybe? Something like that? There, now I have more pink. I'll take it. Ridiculously crazy outfit. Let's throw this in the picture thing. Up here. The color lookbook. Very, very silly outfit. Okay, so don't worry about the fact that it's been 57 minutes. I had a desire to make an outfit, and I'm not going to stop myself. Let us actually figure out where we're going. We're supposed to do Mirror Crown this episode, too. We're going to have to zoom. It's you first. So this stuff shouldn't take too long. The final person in this faction probably will take a while. And then we'll probably try to beat the underlings of the Sovereign. And that might be already past 2 hours for this episode. And then I'll have to do, like, the Sovereign and Mirror Crown next time or something. But let's head on over. So what was the name of this faction again? This is Super Giant Club Stylist Group. Well, already staying with their name. Hello, hello. Well, Tete, I love the way you present the great trees. I want to start a styling challenge with you and see your interpretation of them through your outfits. Oh, Your Excellency, you can see the unique charm of the giant trees in my styling? The theme of the styling challenge will be Towering Green. Come and experience the peace and serenity that only lying beneath a giant tree can bring. I'm ready. I should probably upgrade all the pieces of the outfit I'm currently wearing and glow up as many as I can so that I could use it as a styling thing. But do I have we're just gonna use a forest. I feel like I've used all of these against people before. Throw you on. Throw you on. This one, actually. None of my socks are upgraded. Unlucky. And probably need a little bit more points than this. Sure. Not what I'm looking for. Don't want that. Yeah, I have none of this stuff upgraded. There. We got the 40,000. It's something. I just do not click current as default, because I'll have to, between episodes, remake the entire outfit I just made. And we're just going to click. The orange actually works kind of well for this. I don't have the orange for that. Confirm. If this was like the end of the... Wow, this was like a 6,000? That's really weird. I've said before, though, I'd be really interested to know if information has come out about the planning of Eatsaland and where they placed things. Coliseatump. What? I had to have read that wrong. I don't even understand. The green canopy of a giant tree. I'll talk about what I meant just now, once I can open the map. I've talked about it before. Your Excellency, through your styling, I can feel the growth of the giant trees, ring by ring, year by year, until they become immense and strong, truly amazing. Your Excellency, even though you defeated me, our stylists have an even more knowledgeable, sacred giant that knows the trees best. The Coliseatump. Okay, that makes more sense. Coliseatump. Next, you can seek out Coliseatump and through a styling challenge with it, deepen your understanding of the giant tree's true charm. Interesting. Coliseatump? Sounds like a big stump. Not at all. It's no ordinary stump. Its voice may be youthful, but it imparts profound knowledge about giants. A truly remarkable giant stump. The thing on the southern island? To challenge it, you must remember this code phrase. Yesterday's sprout becomes tomorrow's giant. The behemoths rise. The giant draws near. Thank you for the reminder. I'll remember it. I won't. Are you talking about this thing down here? Do I styling challenge this? But I've talked about this before. The position of things in Eatsaland feel weird. Over here and over here both feel like starting zones, but this is the starter zone. So the puzzles in this area are really tutorial-like, but we're over here and we had a 6,000 styling challenge. So it's all over the place in my mind about the order they made things for Eatsaland. Is it literally the the thing I talked about? It's not. It's over here. I've never been to this stump before. Over this way. What is going on over here? There's a behemoth down here in the water. I got so mad off camera trying to pet it. I think it might be impossible. It's in a zone where you're floating in the mushroom woods, and I don't think there's any plants around that can make it so you can walk. I couldn't find any. I spent like 20 minutes on it. I never knew you were here, Coliseatump, if I'm saying your name right. What a weird thing that I never knew existed in this area. Nikki, look, there's a huge tree stump here. It even has some flowers on it. Could this be the... Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Coliseatump. Coliseatump. With the soul of the giants, I uphold the earth. Wow, the stump spoke. Its voice sounds so young. We must have found the right one. Let's greet it first. Hello, are you the Coliseatump? With the soul of giants, I uphold the earth. Say the line. Keep saying that one. Hey, did I just hear something breathing inside? How'd you get in? The secret that parts the mist lies hidden within the traveler's heart. The Coliseatump said something different. What's this secret it's talking about? I remember. Well, Tete gave us a few code phrases. I guess we need to say the right one to communicate with the Coliseatump. Yesterday's sprout becomes today's tree or something like that? Yesterday's sprout becomes tomorrow's giant. Man, even the flowers on the tree are trembling. So scary. The behemoths... I think it was about behemoths. The behemoths rise. The giants draw near. Wow, even the flowers on the tree are trembling. So scary. Is that the correct line? Oh, beautiful girl, lost on your journey. Your sincerity has been recognized by the forest, and all living things shall respond to you. Mama, we did it! At the dawn of the stellar stillness, the giant sweeps across the earth like a wild wind in pouring rain, endlessly blossoming. I don't understand what it's saying, but it sounds incredible. No wonder it's the sacred giant of the Super Giant Club. Even its knowledge is giant. Even the flowers on its head are enormous. I wouldn't agree with that necessarily. As you can see, the flowers carry the forest blessing for people, adorned my wide, ringed crown every morning. These blessed flowers are so beautiful. Looks like the Colossus stump appreciates beauty too. Your praise has become nourishment for my growth, flowing through my roots. So, why have you come to me? Ah, I almost forgot the main point. Great Colossus stump, I want to start a styling challenge with you. Will you accept? This giant soul has heard your wish. When you are filled with confidence, I shall give you the most honorable gift, the right to challenge me. Don't worry, I'm here with confidence. Listen to the wind and whispers. The roots buried deep underground are stirring in reply. The theme of this styling challenge is Soul for the Giants. I'm ready. A whimsy? What was I looking at that's whimsy? I feel like one of my 5 stars is whimsy. Oh, it's the one I just pulled. That's why. I knew it was in my head for some reason. Shadow Shatter. Bug Catcher. I can use my Bug Catcher on you. This one's foresty. And I assume it's going to be fine. Honestly, it's kind of blue. We can go with blue for this. Oh no. I'm in the ground. I haven't had that problem in Eastland for a while. It happened a lot when I first came here. I constantly was falling through the earth every time I went anywhere, and I kept dying to out of bounds. So hopefully I'm not about to have that happen again. Hopefully Momo doesn't get stuck somewhere and crash my game. That's also a thing that happens sometimes. Oh, okay, I'll take it. Is this from a full set? Is it piece 1? New set? Oh, it's you! Okay. Very good. Beautiful young lady, you already stand as an equal to all Elderwood Forest creations. Yawning. A fine performance, beautiful young lady. Elderwood Forest acknowledges you. Now I shall reveal where to go next. Among the shroomlings, there is one with the smallest body, yet the grandest dream. Childlike in appearance, yet not a child. She's the leader of the Supergiant Club, Jumbo Shroomling, our chief. Defeat her and your path forward will be limitless. Huh? I don't get it. If she's so tiny, why would a Shroomling call herself Jumbo? That's the joke. If you're a huge guy, you gotta be called tiny. And if you're very small, you have to be called something akin to Jumbo. My guess is, because even though she looks small, like a Shroomling child, she carries a dream far greater than herself. That's why she calls herself Jumbo Shroomling. As expected of you, Nikki. You can even decipher Colossus Stump's riddles. Amazing. I can't. Indeed, young lady. You've already connected with Elderwood Forest and received its response. I can't fake sneeze. I'll actually sneeze. My nose is so messed up. Huh? The Colossus Stump catches colds too? This is simply the way the spirit of all things ponders. Now go forth, carrying this blessing into the forest depths. The power of the soul of the giants shall guide you always. Alright, with this conviction, I'll seek out Jumbo Shroomling. So how do you get inside the stump? Is there like a crack here? Maybe you like climb in right there at the side? Maybe like this is actually a cutout and you like push it in? I don't know. Very interesting hobby. Let us go to the next person though. Grande. That's probably not how you're supposed to say your name. Hopefully this doesn't auto-start the quest. I have a quest over here. I think the guy still hasn't got his camera back that got stolen by... It's been so long I forgot. Is it Birds? What's your name, sir? Don't start the quest. Aperture. I think they're on the trail over here to the right. Hello, hello. Hello, I'm Nikki, a stylist in need of practice. I propose a styling challenge. I'm still in the ground. I'm so scared I'm gonna glitch out. We should probably try teleporting out and teleporting back. Perfect timing. Most people make... I actually teleported over here, though, and my feet are still messed up. That's really scary. But I know those with real vision can't help but be drawn to giants, just as you were drawn to my colossal presence. Sounds like you're always so loud about it. That's probably why everyone avoids you. Heh, doesn't matter. If you come to challenge me because you're fascinated by the elegance of my giant-inspired styles, then my theme is majestic elegance. Bring it on. I'm ready. Elegant. It's a no subcategory elegant. I guess I have a lot of freedom here. Let's do... Wow, none of this is upgraded. Something that's glowed up. We'll do this. As a wolf? No, this one's better. And... black for the under part. What kind of shoes do I want? Something like that works pretty well. And... Can't really put things in my hair, but I guess I can put it in anyway. That's very silly. That doesn't really work either. A rosa doesn't really work either. That's very silly. We'll do that. It pokes out a little, but it's kind of, it works. And you. You. There. That's probably 5 good accessories. Oh, I don't have arms. Hang on. There we go. The arms make more sense now. No. Sleek arms. Continue. Mountain makes sense because it's Lin Long. Do I not have a mountain thing for this? Not you. I guess I can go with that. Here, enjoy this. I definitely have to figure out what's going on with the feet and stuff. I feel like this is always a problem with styling challenges, is when I fall through the floor. And it always... I think it always has to restart the game, is the problem. So I think this is more reason for me to not do Sovereign today. And to get right up to Sovereign and then stop. And then Sovereign will be the start of next episode. Even though we are kind of tight on time. We're running out of episodes this update. Incredible, you've captured both the essence and form of giants so brilliantly. You're the first human to truly astonish me. I lost this time. Clearly my skills aren't enough to fully capture the inspiration and grandeur and expansiveness. But I'll keep pushing forward. You can do it, Grande. Thank you. What an amazing stylist you are. I'm sure you could bring great inspiration to our leader, Jumbo. I've heard Jumbo has been studying a type of giant creature with tough shells that can carry cargo. Turn around. If you come across Jumbo studying giant creatures, don't hesitate. Take her on in a styling challenge. Well, I guess... I don't know. Do they strap cargo to the big snails that are up on the hill over here? Maybe? But a giant creature with tough shells that can carry cargo, what could that be? Momo, come on. I think it's most likely a kind of snail. We should check the snail ranch later. Maybe it actually is the ones up on the hill over there. I have an idea. What if we do Mirror Crown right now, and teleporting to this area makes it so we aren't broken anymore? Odds of this working? Not 0? 0. Oh. No. When I walk, I, like, kinda step up. And then I fall back down. Oh! I'm not close enough. Come on. Okay. I'll... Oh. Come on. Okay. Can I change outfit to my test just so that nothing crazy happens? Because I don't want to click this menu a bunch of times. And because I'm going quick in Mirror Crown, I will give my Mirror Crown talk now. I click recommended Mirror Crown. It's the only place in the game I press it. Although there's honestly not much difference between me pressing it and not pressing it. For some of the styling challenges. I'm in the ground again. But I do it just because it's repetitive, and we're only doing it on video so we can see how many stars we get. I'm actually half my height. I think I'm getting further into the floor. like I said, last time this happened, I think I was also doing styling challenges, and I had to close and reopen the game. So, we are going to just kind of live with it, and accept that things are going to be super weird, and the shots are all going to be framed wrong. This kind of glitch used to happen way more in early Nikki, so I think this is the only glitch like it that's still in the game. I remember, I think the worst... No, there was a couple bad ones. When we met Kilo, the entire conversation was broken because Kilo was, like, standing when they were supposed to be sitting. So we were just, like, staring at Kilo's stomach the whole time we talked to him or something like that. And then when we interviewed the Wish Envoy, or whatever his name was, the person who worked with Giovanni, they were, like, standing and not sitting in their chair, or I was standing and not sitting in my chair, something like that. And, like, Momo exploded or something, I don't know. I remember that scene was also messed up. But that was all, like, 1.0 and 1.1 stuff. So you don't have stuff like that happen during cutscenes anymore. They kind of ironed all that out. It's only whatever this glitch is. And it's existed for months, and I don't know the exact cause of it. So I can't really report it. I think it's just like a chance it happens every time you do a styling challenge or something weird like that. I don't know if it has to do with like the type of shoe you're wearing, if it like maybe whether or not you have a heel on when you enter a styling challenge, you end up, I don't know, changing the collision with the floor or something. Who knows? But I'm down to my knee in the floor right now. I was not paying any attention to stars at all, by the way. I was so distracted. So let's go into the menu and see what I got. My prediction's 23. I know the final one I saw I got 3 stars on, but that's not always the hardest. Mirror Crown. Styling. I got 24 again. I'll take it. I was pulling on banners, so it makes sense. And the store? Oh, the stuff reset. Thank you. And thank you. You know what? This will be another month where I buy this stuff, I suppose. I don't buy it every time because I'm scared it's going to end up being a little bit too expensive. But this is fine. Momo is freaking out, by the way. Oh, it's that fish I still have never caught. Okay. Let us... I will have to change back my outfit, by the way. Not what I wanted to do. You know what? Let me speed collect these. Because I'm scared to do it off camera. I could go through and just make sure every single one doesn't have the icon that gives peace. But it's easier for me to just do that. We got the foreman outfit. Oh, they added new ones. Oh, because they added the Path of Practice. And what did they add down here? Oh, I almost have that upgraded to 50. I mean, okay. Okay, I wanted to get this. That's why I did that. That's a very, very nice thing. I'm going to put that on my profile if I remember later. I always forget to put stuff on my profile. Okay, let's change outfits back to party. My feet are in the ground again. Faction. Super Giant. Talaris. Oh! A dragon? They have horns. More dragon lore? I've given up hoping my feet are going to be fixed when we teleport. Yeah, it's just the rest of the episode, sadly. I swear it's getting worse. I swear. I'm further and further down. You were this way.
It's so windy here. Nikki, can you hear me?
Even as a giant, I'm
yes,
falling.
But all this wind is making my ears itch.
You know what?
I want to scratch them so bad.
For science sake, am I also falling as a deer? That's a little harder to tell. I think I am. I think I'm in the ground more than usual in deer form. Like I said, it's really hard to tell, though. Are you actually on this cliff, or am I just going the wrong way? It's a crazy spot for you to be if you are over here. You are. Hello. Okay, yeah, I'm in the ground as a deer, too. That's crazy. So it's something about the ground collision. For it to... I don't know. Deer form, giant form, and normal form all have my feet stuck in the ground. Sticky hand to get that. I, really want to see you. Oh, cute wave. Let me see your arms, please. Oh, such a nice tail, too. Very sleek, very sharp. Interesting socks. Or are those your feet? I don't know. I feel like it's a little dark. It'd probably be this, like, blue if it was, your actual feet. I want to take a picture with you, because I haven't had many dragons, but... Hold on. Does posing reset my feet position? It doesn't. Cannot be performed while wearing a dress. Oh, I clicked the other thing. I can't take a picture with you if my feet are actually in the ground. I have to have a pose that makes me fly. Let me walk over here. I'm so tiny. I need to float. Wait, I like accidentally fixed one of my feet doing that. That's very silly. Maybe I can get away with that. Base camera? I'm a little close with my hand on her. That's a little better. I want to lower my hand a little, but not fall into the ground fully. Something like that's fun. It's the best I can do with broken feet. I'm trying my hardest. I don't want to lose, like how naturally pretty you and your colors are. So I'm scared to use a really strong filter here. Very mild coastline, I think I'll put on. Just a little something. And let's get shadows. Obviously, gotta nuke the shadows. Less saturation, please. Tiniest smidge less contrast. Tiniest bit more... no, I need more... I need less exposure, I think? Yes, I needed less exposure. Little less vignette. I think that's how I want it. I need some lighting, though. I can do... the problem is we're backlit here, because the sun's behind us. So we're kind of in a nightmare situation. Soft veil might be what we need for that. Yeah. I think that's the use case of soft veil glow. And it's probably fine to get it pretty tight on us here. If you like that for background. And how exactly do I want to frame it? Maybe if I can get her hand covering that where the tree, like, connects to the rock. A little more over here. Or I can get her body to cover it. Something like that? I think I want to be a little more over. She's looking a little more left. Something like that's, like, close enough to where she's looking. Like that. Do I want the wave, though, or do I want, like, the hand motion afterwards, is my question right now. Hold on, let me just watch for a minute. The wave is nice. I kind of like... I'm going to take a picture of it and we'll see it paused. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. You are very pretty, so I wanted a picture with you. Okay, now we can finally have our battle. Hello, I'm a stylist in need of practice. I'd like to... Want to challenge me to a styling duel? Bring it on. Huh? Nikki didn't even finish asking. How'd you know? On the shore, only two kinds of people ever wait for me. One is that noisy bunch from the Super Giant Club. The other is challengers like you. Do you not like the people in your club? Come on, before the... Wait, that is your club, right? Come on, before the next storm worth chasing arrives, we still have time. My theme is Face the Surging Waves. Will your styling be a tidal wave sweeping through the forest, or just a gentle trickle? Should I put on Whisper of Waves? Cool fantasy. Whisper of Waves is sexy. It might be a fantasy, so maybe I can do it anyway. It is not. Let's put on you with you. And you. Socks don't matter, so I'm just going to throw in some high score stuff because I can't see it anyway. That'll lift me off the ground a tiny bit. And I want to change my hat because it's very, very silly. The rest is fine. And then we'll put on the Providence-esque set. More yellow, kind of, because this is like a green-yellow. Only 15,000 still. I think this was the people I was supposed to fight first. I think I did the styling groups in a very weird order. I definitely should have gone left to right. I think I went right to left. Oh, I'm back in the ground. Thank you. For the first time on shore, I truly faced such surging waves. What a thrilling and satisfying styling duel. Wow, stylists who could weave the grandeur of giants into their looks. I think our leader, Jumbo, would be delighted to meet you. She always carries a little satchel filled with research notes on giants, one of which is how to express giant through styling. But she's usually absorbed in her research, so few people ever see her. When you have time, seek her out for a challenge. I'm sure you'll both gain much from it. Got it. Thank you, Talaris. Oh no, the game is fully breaking. I don't have sound effects anymore. We're panicking, we're panicking. Jumbo, you are a baby! Deduct. Based on the current clues, Jumbo should have the following features. Jumbo must be short and carries a small satchel. Based on the clues obtained from Talaris and the Colossus stump, Jumbo has a short build and carries a small satchel. Jumbo has a short build, carries a small satchel. She is studying a large creature with very hard shell, capable of transporting goods. This creature sounds like a snail. And a large creature with a hard shell that can carry goods. This must be referring to a snail. Jumbo has recently been studying snails. Area in Elderwood Forest with the most snails is the Snail Ranch. In Elderwood Forest, the area with the most snails is the Snail Ranch. It seems we can find Jumbo at the Snail Ranch, who is currently studying snails there. Jumbo should be at the Snail Ranch. Jumbo is short, always carries a small satchel. We should look for her at the Snail Ranch according to these two features. Complete. Track. Here. Oh, I thought you were going to be right here. So I was a little off. That actually, I was standing right there earlier. You're standing right next to the fish that I was supposed to catch, that we were looking at. Something happened with one of my quests. I guess because I didn't leave the menu. I've just been in the menu the whole time. The quests are popping up now. And over here. I have done your thing already, I think. And up we go. Somewhere around here. Oh, here you are. I'm glad to see you all getting along. Long, long ago, the Titan civilization was incredibly magnificent. Momo, what are you doing? The traces they left behind are as countless as the leaves on giant trees. That's amazing. The places we know now are just a tiny fraction of the Titan era. Momo, are you okay? If we could learn more about the Titan civilization, maybe we could become as mighty as... No, even bigger than the giant shroomlings. Wow, could we really become that tall? I'm so excited. If we want to become that huge, is there anything we can do to prepare now? For now, all of that is still a mystery. I'm currently studying different giant creatures like snails, which used to have shells as big as the entire city of Spira. I left Pottsville long ago to continue my research, but soon I'll set off with Waltete from the Super Giant Club on a journey to find the lost city, Heaven's Reach. Oh, we're back to Heaven's Reach lore. I believe that beyond the forest lies the destination of our dreams. The homeland of the Titans. We'll surely find answers there. It's amazing. Is Heaven's Reach gonna be in the Dragon Zone? Maybe I should add that to my predictions. I'll talk about it in the final episode of this 2.4. Jumbo is truly magnificent. Jumbo is truly magnificent. Ah, looks like we found the leader of the Super Giant Club. I knew she was on the small side, but I never expected the leader of the Super Giant Club, Jumbo, to only be a little taller than me. It's impressive that you're the leader when you're this young, because you actually are super young. It's not just that you're small, because this was the final batch of Shroomlings, so you were born after these kids. You're younger than them, and they still wear diapers. If I'm understanding Shroomling lore correct. Did Momo breaking fix me? Okay, no, I'm still broken. Hello, Jumbo. I'm just not as broken, apparently. Oh, Your Excellency and Your Meowiness? Everyone talks about you two. So nice to meet you both. You know my name and came to find me. You must want to join Super Giant Club, right? Oh, I can join the Super Giant Club Stylist group? Oh, are we gonna join the Super Giant Club Stylist group? Jumbo, as a stylist who's also passionate about giant creatures, I'm actually here to ask you for your advice on styling. Wonderful, your voice is just as big as ours. Your Excellency, I can already feel your passion for all things giant. I always told myself I wouldn't let my small size get in the way of my passion. My fascination with giant things will make this challenge thrilling. The theme of our styling challenge is Little Me, Big Dreams. Once Your Excellency is ready, we can begin. I'm ready. Little Me, Big Dreams. I don't know what that's gonna be. Royal. Sweet Royal. What do I have this Royal? Oh, I don't have the full set of this, but we can throw some pieces on. We'll use this instead of the tight one, but we'll put this on over top. That makes a cute window. We'll just put these on. Yeah, it's fine. I prefer smaller shoes in this, dress, but it's okay. Put you on. A crown. You. 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 And my ring. And we're gonna put blue on. There we go. Oh, we're back in the ground. Don't worry. We were fixed for a minute. It's funny that my makeup is always the one I'm currently wearing, because I never go in and change that during styling challenges. Most of the time I just forget it exists as like an option, because it's not a score thing. There we go. Oh, I just got a bunch of stuff for the Sovereign. Oh! So, what outfit was it we were making the other day? One of the outfits we were making, we needed hair that was a thin, single, low pony in the back. And I didn't have any. I had one, I think. So, we got a second one. Very interesting side cut. I'd be interested to see how tightly it's pulled under this part that sticks out. Or if it's pretty loose back there. This is, it's giving me, like, bug, affectionate vibes. I like this. We're gonna set that as goal, because I don't think I have anything as my goal right now anyway. Yeah, the rest of the set is okay. But I'm liking the hair a lot. Your styling is powerful enough to make giants tremble. No one could help but be amazed by a stylist like you. Truly incredible, Your Excellency. Magnificent. I have a feeling that a talented stylist like Your Excellency will one day have the chance to meet the King of the Wilds, and by facing his trials, become even stronger. I have an outfit prepared for him. King of the Wilds. He's the sovereign of Sexy and Itzaland, but rather than chasing and understanding all things wild, we're more interested in all things giant, so we haven't interacted with him much. But I've heard many beasts and shroomlings are willing to follow him and dance with him. There are 3 incredible muses among them. As a human, he must possess a giant-like charisma to lead so many creatures. That's why we admire him. Your Excellency, if you want to perfect your styling skills here in Itzaland, the Sovereign of Sexy will surely be crucial and very challenging test. I see. I've indeed been looking for a Sovereign of Sexy. Now that I have the information, I'll work even harder, preparing myself for any challenges he may throw my way. That's fantastic, Your Excellency. Hold on to that giant passion and keep exploring and growing. Before facing the Sovereign of Sexy, you'll also have to defeat the 3 muses. Good luck. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Jumbo. I'm looking forward to the day we're all stronger and can meet again atop the shoulders of giants. It'll be magnificent. Truly magnificent. Huh? Is it my turn to say something? Absolutely magnificent. But the shoulders of giants, that sounds kind of high. Momo, you literally ride my shoulders when I grow big. So incredibly high. Higher than any shroomling could imagine. Momo, there you are on my shoulder. Right now. You're just vibing, though. I respect it. And you fell. Factions. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. I kept predicting, I predicted it 2 or 3 updates, that we would get a very masculine 5-star. Because I kind of want one. And I don't have the money to pull for it now. But this, I assume, is what it's kind of going for. Where it's going to be, like, very light clothing upper body, very thick clothing lower body. Like that type of wild outfit. But we'll see, we'll see. Lutata. You are over here. Teleport on over. As I sip my drink again. Maybe it's a good thing I spent an hour making an outfit, because if we started the episode with me getting stuck in the floor, and then I had to do another hour and a half after that, I would have been very sad. Oh! Wait, is that both of you? Vali Sisi? I only read one of your names. It is, okay. So what are you guys doing here? Let me step back a little. Lutata, I'd like to take you on a styling challenge and learn more about the Sovereign of Sexy and the King of the Wilds and the Forest Carnival. That was me. I used a generic shroomling voice, but that was me speaking. A stylist duel with Your Excellency sounds exciting. If you can prove your talent through styling, the Forest Carnival will open its doors to you. I've always been fascinated by the behemoths, their massive furry bodies, the way the ground quakes when they stomp, and my heart shakes right along with them. Before becoming a muse, I never imagined I could dance with the strength of a behemoth. Now these moves are completely fused with my styling. My styling will make your heart race with excitement. So my theme is Thundering Steps. Can I use my 2.4 5-star? Because her bones were made from a behemoth's bones. Reset. Filter. How many points would it even give me? It's so low on the list. I'm going to take that to mean that she is not really good on Fresh and Cool. Here she is. 8,000! Have I not upgraded you? That's low, even if nothing's correct. I need 8,000 of that! You're cool. Cool sweet. Confirm to exit. Yes. Where is the thing over here? I need some string real quick. Let us head to the escalation. And let me waste more of my stamina. I need 8,000 string. I don't even know how much I have to spend to get that. String, please. Thread, sorry. So I need like 5,000 something more. So about that much energy. We'll see if this is enough. Down to 53 of these. I used to have over 100. I click this. That's right. This. This. And... oh, sorry. Go here. Outfits by recent. You upgrade. Yes. Please don't overwrite my party by accident. I will be so sad. I probably don't have the swirl bubble cool, so I'll have to grab those real quick. I need another 700 threads. 800 threads, 500 cool swirls. 800 threads, 500 cool swirls. Threads. Well, 80. Yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna add a bunch. This is gonna be bad if I go to fight the Sovereign and I need to upgrade something to beat him. And then we have to exit. And it was cool of the swirls, not the crystals. I should have upgraded this days ago, but I have no materials. I'm out of everything. Always. Cool. Hopefully that was correct. Now let's go in here again. You. 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 Select all. Glow up. If I remember, I try to upgrade pieces right when I get them, but I'm just so behind on all my stuff. There we go. Now you're actually worth points. Back out of here. Hello, you two. Sorry about that. I had to go to the magical pillar that makes me powerful. Wait a second. I just talked to the wrong person and skipped all the dialogue. Hello, I'm really curious about the Forest Carnival and Sovereign of Sexy. Can I face you in a styling challenge and learn more about them from you? Of course, but you'll need to show me your talents before I can share more about the Forest Carnival. No problem. Valley CC, tell me your theme. This is my first time performing Shroomling-style dance. It's given me a whole new perspective on myself. I don't have to be held back by my past or anyone's expectations. I am who I am, a Shroomling who pushes both crafting and dance to the wildest extremes. That's why my theme is Shroomling's own wildness. I didn't realize it was two challenges right next to each other like that. Aesthetic. That is Providence, I think. Oh, it's Born Flawless and Providence, that's right. And that's kind of it. Aesthetic is a new one, so I don't have any options, really. Which means you get hit with a massive score, because all my stuff is glowed up already. There, enjoy 100,000 points on you. I don't have another yellow. Maybe I'm just shy of 100,000 because I didn't use the best Eureka. It does look like you're at 35 or 30,000. Never mind, you're really high. You were like a 60,000. This bar is not linear, I think. At least I feel like it's not linear. Birds are going crazy over here. I did hit 100. Ah, Your Excellency, hold still for a moment. Let me take a closer look. Your styling is so wild and cool, it's sparking all kinds of ideas for new Shroomly accessories. Your styling carries the unique charm of Elderwood Forest, Your Excellency. Thank you, Valley CC. Now, can I learn more about the Forest Carnival and Sovereign of Sexy? Actually, the Forest Carnival was originally created by a wild Shroomling. He danced alongside the animals, fully embracing his wild side, and in doing so, brought harmony to the forest. Later, no stylist was talented enough to continue the carnival, and the animals grew restless. until the King of the Wilds arrived, bringing hope back to the forest. Recently, though, the King of the Wilds has been lacking inspiration for new dance moves and is finding it hard to soothe the restless animals. We've all been trying to help. It's not just us. None of the stylists we've brought in have the skills to match the King of the Wilds, and none have been able to inspire him. I see. I'll do my best to help. I was planning to challenge the Sovereign of Sexy anyway, so being able to help him along the way makes it even more worthwhile. Your Excellency, you're truly as kind as everyone says. Thank you. But to officially participate in the Forest Carnival, you'll need to overcome one last challenge after defeating me and Lutata, the King of the Wild's closest dancer, Yara. Yara's dance blends wildness with elegance, and I admire that. If you want to defeat her, you must be fully prepared. You must give it your all, Your Excellency. The task of helping the Sovereign of Sexy, the King of the Wilds, now rests with you. So, a mistake I've made in the past. I believe the person right before the Sovereign is supposed to be the real test to make sure you have enough styling points, and then they lower the requirement a little for the Sovereign because they normally do a cutscene, and they want you to be able to wear whatever you want during the cutscene. So I'm gonna probably try to wear cute clothes for the cutscene for the Sovereign, and really strong clothes for the second person, and we'll see if it works out. Although I won't be fighting the Sovereign this episode, like I said. Okay, now I can use the outfit I just upgraded. Hello, Lutata. And now your stuff is the stuff I already talked about. Yes. Okay. Sorry I messed it up earlier. We're gonna go here. And here. And you know what? I'll use the yellow, because I did just get it. I'll be yellow. Here. Actually, swords. It's cooler. And then this, whatever it is, some type of vine. And then this. You can't see it anyway, because my feet will be underground. You can almost see my shoes. Oh, this outfit's so good. They can't keep getting away with releasing stuff like this. I don't have enough to keep polling. Like 54,000. Perfect. Your styling is like a powerful behemoth walking right towards me. It's so impressive. I really love it. Your styling is so wild. I'm really looking forward to your performance at the Forest Carnival. I can't wait to dance alongside you and the King of the Wilds. Thank you, Lutata, but if I want to meet the King of the Wilds at the Forest Carnival, where should I go? Shh, listen carefully, Your Excellency. Only stylists with a wild spirit can know this. The Forest Carnival will be held in the forest east of the craft workshop. Like, on the southwest above the beach? That workshop? But to join the Forest Carnival, you'll need to defeat all 3 of the muses first. So I always thought the workshop... I get confused. I think there's 2 workshops. I think there's one next to the Coliseum, and I think there's one where we met the baby shroomlings. And that one is further south, I think. I see. I understand now. I'll do my best to show you my talents. Good luck, Your Excellency. I have a feeling that your styling will definitely help the King of the Wilds and everyone else too. I'll keep practicing the behemoth dance steps, not just to help the King of the Wilds, but also so I can be your best dance partner. And let me check my map. Oh, this is the place I was saying. Literally this right here is what I think is the workshop. Because I used to think it was this, I believe. And then we had a quest where it was like, go to the workshop, and then we went here. So is it like right here? Is the Forest Carnival right above me? Like, if I jump on this tree branch, can I see the Forest Carnival? Maybe like that opening? No one's gonna be there, because I don't think people have spawned in for it yet, but let's run over. Honestly, the area's flat enough. The grass is cleared out here. This might be Forest Carnival location. We'll see. Let's do our final person. Oh, we can see his actual picture. Okay, yeah, this is like exactly what I meant when I said, the type of outfit I want for Nikki that's like, warrior, tough girl stuff. Obviously, she needs a bra for this, but you know what I mean. For Dante, I seem to have skipped one of the muses. That's a problem. I guess I'll meet them at the Forest Carnival. I'll do the deduction now. Maybe, hang on. If I just made the prediction that this is going to be the Forest Carnival, the 1 in 1 million chance I'm correct, is something about to attack me as I teleported away? The 1 in a million, oh, the deer. It's like headbutting me. The 1 in a million chance I'm right, I don't want it to spawn on me. Because I'm going to do the deduction, and then probably stop here. Faction. Deduct. Okay, the Sovereign Sexy is hosting the Forest Carnival, and will invite Stylist with wild stylings. According to the clues provided by Vivian, the Sovereign of Sexy is currently hosting the Forest Carnival. Sovereign Sexy is hosting the Forest Carnival. Only a few know that the Forest Carnival will be held at the woods east of the Craft Workshop. After gaining Lutata's approval, he told me that the Forest Carnival will be held in the woods east of the Craft Workshop. Forest Carnival will be held in the woods east of the Craft Workshop. This is such a funny concept, how they do this. To challenge the Sovereign Sexy, you must first defeat his closest follower, Yara. Valsisi said, to challenge the Sovereign Sexy, you must first defeat his closest confidant, Muse Yara. To challenge the Sovereign Sexy, you must first defeat Muse Yara. To challenge the Sovereign Sexy, you need to attend the Forest Carnival held in the woods east of the Craft Workshop and defeat Muse Yara. When you're doing Yong... I got, like, mind blown when I looked just now at this. When you're doing longer deductions, I think it's not as, like, weird how it repeats. But with the short ones, it feels so weird. Yada is a fox. A lynx, sorry. I don't actually know the difference. Shy by nature, her dancing and styling are wildly expressive, also reflecting the inherent elegance of a masquerade lynx. The leafy necklace she wears was given by the Sovereign of Sexy as a mark of recognition, signaling that Yara is no ordinary masquerade lynx. And you have the dress. So, where are you? Over here, so it's not this. It is, like, right next to where I was. We are not going there this episode, though. So this is where we'll stop for that. Forest Carnival, the one Lutata and the others were talking about, sounds like so much fun. Let's go check it out. Yeah, but I'm even more curious about what kind of stylist Yara, the final muse we need to challenge, will be like. No matter what, your skills are definitely going up a level. If we win this, we can challenge the Sovereign of Sexy. Let's go. So I wonder if we're gonna get another, miracle outfit, and then it will require a Sovereign medal. Maybe we're gonna get a second Sovereign in the update that adds a second miracle outfit, because I assume we are getting a second one eventually. But before we end the episode, because we are, like I said, kind of tight on episode count for this update, we're in a really bad situation where I have so much stuff to do, because I have that mission I didn't do last update, because I ran out of time, but it was a permanent, so I accepted it. I'm actually going to throw a couple of these on. Let's try one of these. Burning Titan Fire Pit. Pottsville. Let's go get a little baby. I'm gonna instantly get thrown in this quest and I'm gonna cry. I want to go find the baby though, and I want to invite them to come work for me. And we'll see how this actually works. Because if I have a bunch of employees, I can actually start putting them in shops to work. And I can start making more money. Because I haven't redone all of my, like, decorations and stuff to earn more money. So, I'm a lot slower than I should be, realistically, with all my upgrades. Tali, I recognize your name. You're not the queen, though, right? What was the queen's name? Talkie. Mumbles. Queen Shroomy! Queen Shroomy is the queen. Were you one of the ones I talked to in the village? I don't think you were the one of the ones who came to Spira with me. Look, Nikki, Queen Shroomy and the others brought glowing stones from Spira, and New Pottsville is all lit up. Oh! Did you guys not have streetlights before? I don't remember. I used to be afraid of light, but it turns out bright lights can feel really comforting. I guess you probably didn't. That's crazy. I've definitely talked to you before. Because I know I've talked to some of you guys about these things. This is a new one, though, because it's a changed thing. Can you tell me why you used to be afraid of the light? We're naturally drawn to dark places. The darkness in the pots make us feel safe and warm. Actually, I probably did hear this dialogue already. Just the option of the question changed. And once, when I was standing in a tree, the sunlight hit my eyes and I nearly fell. Ever since then, I'm even more afraid of the light. But now, after hearing Queen Shroomi's stories about Spirit, I've learned the light can be gentle, like a friend accompanying us. Do you want to ask it? Yes. How do you feel? Oh, how's it feel to have all the bright lights here? How's it feel to look at the bright potstill from the tree? It feels amazing. I can finally see how the little flowers under the trees bloom. Before, they were always hiding in the shadows, all blurry and hard to make out. You know what? They even made up a new story. There's a bunch of little glowing specks that sneak out every night to dance. And when they get tired, they hide in our pots to rest. So now whenever I see a glowing stone, I feel like they're smiling at me. Very cute. Okay, Tally's situation. How have you been lately? I've been fine most of the time. It's just when I try to write stories lately, I feel like there's less and less I can put into them. Stories feel empty somehow. If only I could see more of the world, experience new things, and discover different perspectives. That'd be amazing. Begin this styling path together. Would you like to leave your home, little baby, and come work in my corporate office? Would you like to join me on my styling journey? We could explore all sorts of styling techniques together. Along the way, you'll gain new knowledge and encounter lots of new fascinating things. Each one can become a highlight in your stories. If you join us, the sights and experiences will bring your stories to life. They'll be more vivid and full of wonder. I've always wanted to see the world outside. If I could learn styling from you, Nikki, and discover all sorts of interesting things to add to my stories, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I'm so glad you're willing to join us. I'm sure you'll experience countless memories worth turning into stories. I can't wait to become one of the light spots dancing behind you. I'll turn all the scenery we see along the way into new stories and share them with the little flowers when I return. And I assume you're there. The Shroomling family sent a new message. Ta-da! I asked the president for a pear pal. What do you think, Your Excellency? Pretty smart of me, right? Money Mimi? I have 3 messages from you. I never replied. They must all be new. What is this? Hey, you can just hold this. Whatever you say gets sent out as a message. Just stay put. I'm coming to find you. Is it like this? Exactly. Money Mimi, you did great. Now I've got a way to talk to you anytime I need. If you guys need anything, just drop a message here. As soon as I see it, I'll reply. Tali joins. Huh? Who is Molipopo? Also, snail shells are huge. Can a Shroomling even carry one? What if it crushes them and they're stuck forever? Don't worry, Molipopo's been working on a specialized shell that's just for Shroomlings. Once they're ready, she can customize one for you. You'll become Tally the snail. I'll be happy to help. I get it now. You become whatever you wear. Style is like magic. Then I want to write about Tally the snail and his journey to become a snail hero. Thanks, everyone. Give it anytime. Your Excellency, I've got this vision of a bathing cape as clear. Give it to me. As clear as a dewdrop. Any Shroomling who wears this will definitely turn heads, but I'm stuck on the fabric. How do I capture that crystal clear, shimmering look of a morning dew? Could you give me your expert eye? Liquid satin. Delicate sheer. I don't know this word, actually. I don't know what liquid satin is. It would shine like a dewdrop. But clear as a dewdrop is probably more sheer. So I guess I'll say this. I don't know. I don't know what liquid satin is, and I don't know what this word is. How about a sheer, delicate tulle? Imagine it caught in a breeze by the spring. It would add such a dreamy, ethereal vibe, don't you think? Oh, draped in tulle. It'll be like wearing the morning mist. That's going to look absolutely stunning. The Shroomling won't be able to take their eyes off each other. Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm going to go play with some swatches right now. I need to look up these words. 500 XP. It doesn't show a check mark. So maybe there's going to be more to that in the future. Interesting.
The earthiness of the soil.
And that's the default line.
Of the spore drops.
So what if I go back now? Do I have you working? Wrong thing. Do I have you working for me? I need to sip my drink. I have like 30 ounces of tea next to me. I'm going to bed in like 15 minutes. As soon as I end this episode, I'm climbing in bed. I gotta get ready for work. How's the practice? Yeah, you're here. Closed. I think that just means you're not doing anything. I think it means you're okay. I need to read these, because one of you leveled up, didn't you? Oh, I guess you both did. Snail self-cultivation. 2 per minute. 5 per minute. That's so good. Sweet shroomberry production. This is all important stuff, but I'm still just gonna keep training you? Because I think it's funny? Should probably read those too. Let's go grab more people. Who do I want? Shroomthoven. I don't know who you are. You're this one. I want to just have a bunch of them because I assume I can keep leveling them all up at the same time and just have no one be productive. And the sooner I get them, the better. Because I don't know what max level is, and if it actually takes, like, months to get max level, my life's going to be really bad if I keep waiting to grab them. So I might as well throw them on to the end of this episode, even though it does mean I'm staying up later. Hello, hello. And we're just gonna, I guess, style your way into you working for me. Shroomthoven. Is it like Beethoven? So is it Shroomtoven? Like silent H? Is it Beethoven and not Beethoven? Maybe. I don't know. The moment moonlight becomes a melody. I still remember it now. You have these hands of mine. Couldn't hold on to the moon's beauty. Learn about your music. Shroomthoven? Shroomtoven, I guess is what I'm gonna say. Shroomtoven, hello. I thought I heard faint music on the edge of the forest. What were you playing? It's rare to hear such lively footsteps in the forest. Hello, your excellency. What I'm playing, perhaps it's the moonlight, the rain, or the silent forest itself. Melodies such as these can only grow and flow among those trees. Which leaf would you like to hear falling to the ground? Ask about your worries. Is anything troubling you, Shroomtoven? One night, as the moonlight flowed like water, I composed a song. Then I tried to craft an accessory to match that melody, but I became lost in thought. What in the world could possibly mirror the moonlight's beauty? So serene, yet surging with emotion. In my mind, nothing seemed worthy enough to stand beside it. And inspiration. Shroomtoven, if you don't mind, perhaps I could give you some inspiration? What in the world could possibly mirror the moonlight's beauty? Oh, it's the same line. Your Excellency, if you wish to share the answer in your heart, please express it with the theme Moonlight Monologue. I'm ready. Sexy Terra. I think I have a bunch of Terra stuff now. It's gonna be... I can use you. And that should just be enough. 48,000. I can even keep my back piece on. This is gonna be like a 6K. Never mind, you're actually really high, wow. Is this like 25? It's 30! That's crazy. I guess this is an optional thing. There's no need for them to keep it easy. I say that, 30's not that bad, but... For a new player, 30's actually like a pretty substantial... You have to prep for that. You actually have to upgrade pieces for that. I never knew styling could be so tranquil and profound. The accessories I made before were far too simple, and I failed to contain the storm of emotion that swirls within me. Your Excellency, may I join you? I want my music to truly exist in this world. Let's begin the path of styling together. Of course you can. The question of how to express musical emotion through fashion is fascinating. I look forward to exploring it with you. So do I. Okay, I'll be counting on you from now on then. And let's teleport over. Oh, we do have a new message. I want to, I think, grab another. Don't know how many I'm gonna grab. Like I said, I do need to end the episode soon. I just want to be productive. I spent an hour today making outfits. So what do you do? Volcanic mud. Who else do I want? Fusi during the daytime. Fusi is a familiar name to me. Really quick, though, I want to go to practice. I saw this was available. They have to be level 3. Okay, I can't do it because I already sent these 2 out. I'll just do that some other time. So instead, can I send you 2 out to do something? Here? This is only an 8-hour. Hold on. Discovery? Double? I haven't reached decoration level 5. But this is still better than the other one because it's more than 50% in addition, I think. If I did the math wrong, I'll feel silly. So, in the daily, this is only an 8-hour one. It gives 1,200. I'm going to get 2 more people, and then we're going to end the episode. Let's go get Fusi and 1 more. And that way I can have 3 doubles running once per day, even though I don't have enough 20-hour things. I could also throw them on the 20-hour singles. I guess I should do that. I don't know. Maybe I actually am going to do a 2.5-hour episode, and I'm going to grab everybody as fast as possible here. Just so I can be a little more productive. What would have been productive is making sure I knew where this person was.
I can't help but look forward to another day of adventure.
Where are they? There's no way it's you, right? Fernan? Oh, only during the day. They did say that. I read that and then ignored it. Who is it? Fusi. Little baby! Hello! Would you like to become a child worker? I am Fusi, the emissary of light. Last night I made a new pact with Mother Terra. From this moment onward, those who cast their gaze at me shall be moved to tears by my radiance. True. What's Fusi doing? What are you doing, Fusi? I don't know how to pronounce this. It's probably not Fusi. I guess I'll keep saying it, because I don't know what else it would be. I'm giving this outfit my blessing. Do you see these golden sweets? They shall soon become threads of shimmering light. Once I finish my work, it shall eclipse all mortal creations. This is the only artwork deserving of becoming a legend. Do you have any other matters for this great emissary? Why'd you become a stylist? I'm curious, why'd you become a stylist, Fusi? Because this world does not truly understand brilliance. I once traveled to Shell Island with a heart full of hope, but I discovered the stylists there could not grasp the value of Elderwood Forest's treasure. They must have never seen pendulum blossoms in full bloom in the night rain, or how their fruits burn like surging flames in the dark. If no one can do justice to this beauty, then I, and only I, shall preserve this eternal brilliance. Join me. You look like you're in a good mood, Fusi. Does that mean the outfit you're working on is nearing completion? I once wandered alone through Elderwood Forest, chasing the trails of undying glimmers, but I never witnessed a presence as radiant as yours. That's why I vowed to myself to challenge you to a styling duel once this outfit's finished. Saintess of the Shroomlings, you are worthy of me risking my title as the strongest stylist. Bring it on. Validate my legend with your brilliance. Are you like the Sovereign of Elegance or something? What is going on? Is this a styling challenge? Few people ever challenge me so boldly. You want a styling duel? I'd be delighted. In the deepest night of Elderwood Forest, I once saw a lone dancing glimmer. It was a beauty that dared to shine even when the stars faded into silence. True brilliance never relies on others to shine. Even when all else grows still, it dances for itself. Take the Nightfall solo glimmer as the theme and show me your radiance. I'm ready. What is this gonna be? Trendy. Okay. That's a rare one, so I have no clue at all what I have. Oh, that is, yeah, that's a big one. Let's... I have this level 10 for some reason. We'll do that. Ooh, all that's not leveled up. We'll go with this. I'll put that on even though it doesn't have anything. I have a red for... it goes better with the black, I guess. Can't see these, so just throw on the generic ones. I'll put on the white crown, though. With the white feathers. Do that. Blue. Blue. Black. Because it's going to be poking out of that. There we go. Block my eyes. Can't see. And wings. Well, they're dyed anyway, so I don't have fully black ones right now. And I can hold this. That's very silly to hold. Birds? Color's good. Throw that one on. That. There we go. It's not 100,000, it's a little shy. And it's like 15,200 or something. What a weird number. I can't see. So sad. Feathers everywhere. Feathers on my eyes, feathers around my head, feathers on my chest, feathers around me because I have wings. Feathers on the bird next to me. It's all feathers. I've roamed almost every corner of Elderwood Forest, searching for the glimmering trail, but never have I witnessed such dazzling, yet gentle brilliance, a pure radiance that seems to shine from the soul itself. What astonishing power of styling. Within that light I glimpsed the very spark of a new legend, one that could reshape the world. Let's begin together. You're a very talented stylist. Would you like to join me on the styling path? By Mother Terra, of course I would. I mean, following true brilliance has always been my greatest dream. Then from now on, we'll be creation companions. I can't wait to study all kinds of glimmering designs together. Shroomtoven joins. What is this place? Welcome. Hi there, I just gave you a pair pal. That's what we use to chat here in the pair pal group. If you ever have any questions, just drop a message here. Her Excellency will get back to you when she sees it. I see. Shroomlings and humans here are like threads of many colors, gently weaving themselves together. Shroomtoven, you talk like you're singing. Do you like to sing? I actually prefer to perform with the forest more. If you're ever in the mood for some music, come find me in the woods. Music there is quieter than any song, so much brighter, too. Oh, a new face! Welcome to the group, Fusi. Is that the stylist from Elderwood Forest? I've heard stories about her. So my name's already made the rounds. That's right, I'm Fusi, the stylist who captures glow light. Though words alone can't truly capture my radiance. Wow, you can capture glow light? Are you really that good at grooming nightglow wolves? I mean, sure, but I do so much more than that. I can make sack fruit, pendulum fruit, and even gravity shroom dust into luminous threads and dyes. Ordinary stylists obsess over basic fabrics. They never see the magic that shines in the dark. Such a shame, really. Well, that's so cool. You can get inspired by literally anything. Exactly. After all, the most beautiful light in this world hides in corners that the ordinary never think to look. That's exactly why a genius stylist like myself was born. True. I will, when I'm writing my tax reports, I will lie about your age, though. I will definitely say you're a grown woman. Just like the baby shroomling, who I abducted from the Pottsville. I will say it's a full-grown shroomling. And out of practice. Next is Kadir. Oh no, more quests I might accidentally start. I'd be careful. Oh, I was gonna say I probably have experience from Momo, but I haven't fought anything, so I keep forgetting to go fight something with Momo to get daily Momo experience, which is very silly of me. So maybe I'll remember in the next few days to go do that. Kadir, hello. I've been sleeping so poorly lately. I can barely focus on an adventure. Wearing this adventurer's uniform feels like sleeping in a tree hollow, stuffy and hot, impossible to rest well. Kadir's reason for coming here. Why'd you come to Elderwood Forest, Mr. Kadir? I've been fond of nature since I was a kid. I heard the views of Itzaland were breathtaking, so when a fellow Scythian... The people of Siccia are called Scythians? Siccian is probably how it's supposed to be pronounced then. So when a fellow Siccian chartered a large ship, I joined them. When I arrived, all the sky-high trees, giant vines, glowing mushrooms, everything had to be transfixed. True, this is the prettiest place in the game by like a factor of 1 billion. Itzaland's amazing. I'm gonna cry when we're done with Itzaland. Unless we go to the Twin Moon Kingdom. Please, God, Twin Moon Kingdom. Please. I really love Elderwood Forest, but I didn't expect it to be so humid here. It's so hard to breathe. That is true. I love Elderwood Forest. Actually being here is a nightmare worst case scenario. There's a billion bugs. The bugs are bigger than me. There's giant wolf creatures everywhere. I would explode and die if I came here IRL. Anything else you'd like to talk about? I'd love to chat more with you. Your insomnia. Your sleep problems really do sound serious. Since you're from Sichia, have you tried making pajamas that you actually enjoy wearing? Well, I have, but the pajamas I wore were either rough like sandpaper or stifling like mud. I can't figure anything out soon. I'm afraid my insomnia will drive me to... Anything else you like? Oh. I guess we're gonna help him. That's what this is. Can you describe what kind of pajamas you want? Maybe I can recreate the feeling you're imagining? Judging by your outfit, you're clearly a powerful stylist. I'd hate to trouble you, but this is really a matter of survival, so I'll risk asking you. The pajamas I want should feel like a gentle breeze wrapping softly around me. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It's called the theme Boldness in the Breeze. Gentle breeze makes me think you want something super, super light, airy, and not covering, but wrapping softly around makes me feel like you want something that's going to be full-bodied? I don't know. You're giving me mixed signals here. Do I have something spirited that makes sense? As sleepwear? I do. Have you? Take off this. No, sorry. Take off this. And... hold on. It's fresh. I want to make sure I actually have enough points, so we're gonna kind of break norm here to put on some stuff that's gonna give me more points. This is very, very similar to... it might literally just be my current sleepwalking outfit. I need just a little bit more points. That's something. That's something. It's fine. 31 should be good. And put on... that's cute. This stuff is... that's not fine for sleep, that is. Fish are fine for sleep. There we go. We got like a 46,000 just in case. Okay, it's an easy one. We don't have to worry. But I did want something that was actually sleep-themed. So, it's pretty heavy. It's like a sweater thing, but I feel like you want it to be wrapped up. You want light and airy, but wrapped up. I don't know what that means. So, it's, like pantsless. So you can have just, like, kind of an oversized shirt as your pajamas. Kind of like a old-fashioned gown type thing. Rather than shirt pants. That's my recommendation to you. This feeling, it's like the breeze of Elderwood Forest. Scent of aroma lilies. Yes, this is it. It's breathing. See, I think, big shirt or, like, gown type nightwear is what you're looking for, because that's breezy. Incredible. Stylist Nikki, you truly are incredible. Please, take me as your apprentice. I can handle chores, anything, really. Let's begin the path of styling together. Then let me make it official. Kadir, would you like to join my team? Of course, your designs bring me endless inspiration. I'll be sure to make the most of this opportunity. Perfect. From now on, we'll be studying, styling together. With everyone's help, I'll be sure you'll create the perfect pajamas, and then you must sell them to me. I will pay you. Ta-da! I asked the president for... that's the wrong one. Oh, I'm first message. This is Mr. Kadir, an adventurer from Sichia. Lately, he's been studying adventuring outfits from Elderwood Forest. Hey everyone, Kadir here. I just got into the forest. Wow, this place is absolutely stunning. Though the humidity is a bit overwhelming, I'm still getting used to it. Whoa, an adventurer from Sichia, you must have seen tons of cool material on your trip, right? Totally, but there's stuff here I've never even dreamed of. The huge variety is truly mind-blowing. Actually, I almost got trampled trying to snag some behemoth fluff yesterday. It was a close call. Yeah, behemoths aren't exactly known for their sunny personalities, but that fluff is top-tier material. Are you okay? Are you safe now? Oh, good. I made a break for a thick patch of reeds. It lost track of me and eventually wandered off. I'm looking for something lightweight and breathable. If you guys have any wrecks, let me know. I like you, Kadir. And let's teleport on back. And there's 2 more people. I think it was a smart call for me to do this episode. Like I said, so I could level them off camera for the next month and not worry about it. And I know I should be actually using them to run my stalls and stuff, but what if instead I just level them up a billion times and get them all max level? So I guess, yeah, there's 2 more I know how to get, and 2 more I haven't done the prerequisites for, which I'll do eventually. Ultimate Headwear. And the Titan Fire Pit sounds cool too. I want to do these quests. Do you have a... What is that? Like a card in your hand? I guess that just means you're sleeping. You're studying. I don't know what that means. We're gonna go to Pachichi. I'll actually hit track this time. This teleporter. Oh, you're at the Shroomling Wall, so you're on, like, layer 3 or whatever it is. I did almost teleport to the bottom, which would have been very, very wrong. So who are you? Chi-Chi's over this way? Oh, there you are. Hello. A little on the young side. Kindred Spirit, my kindred spirit. Seeing you makes me so happy. Lately I've been thinking about how to use my new materials to create fresh little works of art. Worlds of art. About little art world. But Chi-Chi, have you been working on anything new lately? Should I use shroomberry jam, sand, or... As always, great art takes a long time to conceive. Whenever I put a new spark of inspiration, you'll be the first to know, because Your Excellency, you're my greatest kindred in art. Your Excellency, doodles. The doodles on your legs look really special, Pachichi. Did you paint them yourself? Oh, cute. I sure did. Other shroomly things just paint accidentally smeared while playing around, but I actually painted it myself. It's kind of like a lot of my leggings, where it like goes up, kind of like spirally around the leg. Wait, I've read that line, right? Yeah, okay. Some fresh color combinations, such artistic lines. How could that possibly be accidental? Your Excellency, is there anything else you need? Creations. Pachichi, have your creations been going well lately? Your Excellency, I've actually formed a new creation right now, but my shroom cap feels like it's shrouded in fog. I just can't find the breakthrough I need. Forming. Let's do it together. Pachichi, would you like to join me? Perhaps in the world of styling, we can ignite a spark of inspiration together. Styling? You mean creating a brand new art world? Using clothes as a canvas and accessories as the paint? Just like you do, Your Excellency? Oh, Your Excellency, you truly are my kindred spirit. What a brilliant idea. How fascinating. I'd love to join you. That's wonderful, Pachichi. Welcome to the team. I'm really looking forward to exploring styling with you and setting out on a whole new journey. And I can't wait to see what color door inspiration you'll open for me, Your Excellency. With that kind of genius art world what kind of genius art world you'll lead me to create. What an easy recruitment. I guess that's what it's like with someone who's like that inspired already. Well, what is this shiny tablet thing? He has so many features. Mr. Hill said every stylist gets a pear pal, so Marty Mimi helped everyone apply for one. Being a stylist is the best. I can't believe we get free pear pals. I just discovered the pear pal doesn't only store design sketches, it actually helps us gather materials too. Yep, the pear pal is super handy, and if you run into a stylist problem, you can ask Her Excellency right here in the group. How do I know where Her Excellency is? Hi, Your Excellency. Can you see me through the screen? Welcome. Hey there, Pachichi. Welcome to the group. OMG, it really is, Your Excellency. The pear pal is legendary. I'll definitely be seeking your advice later. Of course, ask away. I'll do my best to help. And we have to go get our final friend. And I can send them all on their missions. So they can all begin the endless grind of leveling. I know that level 5 isn't the max, so the next logical max is 10, and then probably 20, and then 25? We'll see where the stopping point ends up being. Final one for now. I didn't read your name, I am sorry. This teleporter, though. And then I go to the clockwise. Once I get there, I'll know your name. You probably aren't going to have a marker above your head, but I'll at least be tracking the thing on the map. So that'll give me an approximate area. This way... I do not have Sticky Hand, I think. So we're gonna have to just run it. Come on! Oh, wow. That was sad. I'll wait. It's fine. One of the episodes a while back, I think it was like the end of last update, I was running around collecting treasure. I didn't use my Deer Treasure Seeker. I felt very silly. Oh! As we all know, deers cannot ride elevators. How could I be so foolish to believe a deer could ride an elevator? Wait a second, is it because I'm glitched into the ground? Okay, no, it was just because I'm a deer. I thought maybe because my feet were stuck in the ground, I couldn't, ride elevators. I felt very silly. I still haven't read all these books, I think. Where? Yep, I still have to come over here and read them. They're on my map. Is it? No, it's you. Yeah, I have a marker here telling me to come back and read this stuff. What sheet music? Just bang on it. Boom, tss, boom, tss. Hear that beat? It's full of energy. About drumming. Adi Cheche. Adi Cheche, your drumming is really loud. Don't the other Shroomlings ever complain? Are you wearing sunglasses? Oh my goodness, you are. Huh? Disturbing the peace? No way. Old Shroomling pals love this sound. Don't judge me by my age. This is called living happily. One day at a time. What's so bad about exercise? Life's like drumming. It's got ups and downs, worries, troubles, whatever. Just have fun and only worry about stopping when you can't hit the drums anymore. Your Excellency's, Shroomling Activity Center. Why are you beating a drum here? Look, aren't there lots of old Shroomling friends here? Stretching their legs and wiggling around. They kept saying it felt dull without some noise, and exercising wasn't fun enough. So I thought that won't do, and I hauled out a drum that's been sitting around forever, and guess what? The moment everyone started moving to the rhythm, the energy came right back. Even those old hands of mine keep drumming faster and faster. I feel like I'm getting younger. Your Excellency, well, now I feel bad. I'm going to take away the music. Okay, there's other people here helping with the music. Have you still been playing recently? Of course, but these past 2 days, my drumming's felt off somehow. It's just not as fun. I can't quite explain it. Something's not right. Maybe it's time to see something new. I've heard your old pals talking about styling. What do you think, Your Excellency? Should I give that a try? Let's begin. Looks like you hit a creative block. How about joining me on a styling journey? Then you might just find a new rhythm to enjoy. Huh, now that you put it that way, I'm feeling pumped already. Sounds like a blast. Count me in, Your Excellency. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. Your energy will inspire everyone's passion for styling. Watch closely, Your Excellency. I may be old, but my heart's still young. Styling's just a rhythm made visible, right? I'll make the place swing. And messages? Here. Welcome, Granny Shroom. Welcome, Granny Shroom. Welcome, Granny Shroom. 3. Well, look at all these Shroomlings. I just finished drumming and was taking a break when the messages started popping up. Does this thing do voice messages? Let me drop an improvised beat for you all. Oh, a live drum solo from Granny Shroom? Remember to turn the volume down. Relax, I've got this. Once the rhythm kicks in, it's smooth as can be. I guarantee you'll want to sway your hips and stretch those legs. By the way, if anyone wants to stretch those shroomy legs or talk fashion, come find me at the Shroomling Activity Center. See you there. Hey, Molly Papa, we should go see Granny Shroom play next time. Alright then, it's settled. This old Shroom's off to sketch some designs. If anything comes up, just holler in the group. Okay, so they will still be here. They're just now like an associate. Okay. I'm happy with that, although I am about to assign them to train 20 hours a day for the rest of their life. So they're not going to have that much free time to go drumming. Let's get all of you set up, and I can see how this works. If I even have enough things unlocked to do this. I should have different types of Shroomlings now, because before, I never had enough people to do this? Challenges. I didn't have people for this, because I don't have different types. But now I have the different types, I just have to get them all to level 5, I suppose. So, I guess it's discoveries and dailies is all I do here. So 1 hour, 20 hour, 8 hour. So we'll get someone on our 20 hour, and it can be anyone. We'll do Fusi, because it's the most experience, so we'll get you boosted the fastest here, because you are the cutest. Set out. Have fun. Now, we have an 8 hour 800. That's actually a 1200. 8 hour 800, that's just 800. And that's good too, one person. Okay, so we want to do this one for 2 people. we'll put you two together. The shroomlings can be together. Oh! Oh, yeah! This upgrades with the thing. Okay. I'm actually okay with the order I did this, because this is 2,000. And this is 1,600. And this is 1,300, which is a little less efficient than I think... Oh, never mind, because this is a one person. Okay, I think I actually might have accidentally did the most efficient ones. I'd say accidentally. It was on purpose. So I have to do these 3 every day, and I have to rotate which person's on them until everyone's level 5. So I will stop doing you two after tomorrow, because you're already level 5. And I didn't read everyone's skills. Can I still read them if I go back to this menu? Who's new? Shroom production plus... Wait, I can just go on the side here. Mud production. Public bath capacity. When volcanic snail fruit stock is above 0, recipe yield from consuming volcanic snail fruit is increased. So I don't know how to get volcanic snail fruit, because that's one of the things in this that I didn't understand. 0 out of 10,000. Volcanic snail fruit. How do I buy volcanic snail fruit? You? That's the same sign. Volcanic snail fruit. Down here? I'd craft it, maybe? I don't have my thing on. A crafting outfit. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be passing through some of the objects I'm walking through right now. I feel like I should know what volcanic snail fruit is, but I don't. So I'm just going to keep ignoring it like I've been ignoring it. Unless, when I open this, one of the schemes says gets volcanic snail fruit. Production speed. Am I producing any? I might be producing 0. I'm making 3. Consuming 4. Okay, so it's something that I have to produce. Crafting table? Make one of you. Make one of you. Make one of you. Hold on. Let me get my thing here. G. Crafting table. Oh, I didn't get you out the queue. Okay. I was confused for a second. Speed you all up. Okay. I finally got to make that pot I've been trying to make for eternity. My game is so messed up. G. Place. Yeah, this is the problem. I should not be in this menu right now, because I'm gonna break my game completely. So, this is, stuff we will do not this episode. For now, we got a lot done. I have all my people. That's the main thing I'm worried about. I'll upgrade that stuff later, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. Bye.